Boker Tov, continuing on some halachot that especially pertain to this year when it comes to Pesach that's on Motzai Shabbat. So we spoke about the procedure and the options you have to make hamotzi with yesterday. Now I'll speak about the tefillah. Generally speaking, we like to rush the tefillah of Arvit on Leil Pesach so that you can get back home in a timely manner. Begin the Seder right away. It's a long night. You want the kids to be awake so they can ask the questions. Again, the main theme of the Pesach Seder is so the children ask questions and we're able to give over the tradition to the next generation by question and answer. So this year, Shabbat is Erev Pesach, and therefore we can't necessarily start tefillah earlier. So what's the procedure? Rabbi Chaim explained yesterday that we should still nevertheless make tefillah more swiftly. However, also understand that it's still Yom Tov and we should pray with simcha. So the process is, let's say there'll be mincha at a regular time, half an hour before sunset. Generally speaking, we don't pray Arvit at sunset on Motzai Shabbat. We wait half an hour or so until Shabbat's almost over to pray. This week, we'll pray Arvit earlier. We'll pray Arvit around sunset, meaning we'll start with the Lam Natseach, we'll start with the Mizmor, pray Arvit slowly, around 15 to 20 minutes or so, and then we'll say Hallel in Beit Knesset as well with the Beracha. It's one of the only nights of the year where we say Hallel in Beit Knesset at night. We say it at night, and that's going to be around, let's say, 20 minutes after sunset. We'll say it with Kavanah, slowly, like that. You get home, you finish Hallel. By the time you get home, Shabbat will be over. The women can light their candles, and we can begin the Seder exactly around 8:05, 8:06, when it's the earliest time to do so. That's just the overall overview, and it's more to be mindful about it. The Gabayim and the Minyanim will know, but everyone should understand that this Motzei Shabbat is not the time to linger and talk around. You should get home swiftly to start the tefillah, to start the Seder as well. So in the Arvit tefillah, we add a part of Vatodi'eni. It's basically the Atachon Antanu when it's between Shabbat and Yom Tov. You still have to do Havdalah in the Arvit, so you do that. As well as the Kiddush, follow the Machzorim. We'll have a special Yaknehaz where you do Havdalah in the Kiddush. Now there's one more question everyone always asks is when's the earliest you can begin doing Melacha? Begin preparing for the Seder on Motzei Shabbat. So ideally we try to wait for the Chag to end, which Shabbat to end. The Chatchila we try to wait and let's say half an hour or so after Shabbat, after Shekiyah, to start doing Melacha. Rav Ovadia explains that in great need, if there's going to be many guests, and it'll be difficult to wait that late to begin setting up the table. By the time they get home, it's going to be too late. From Ben Mashot, the women can begin doing work, setting up the table. It does not include Melacha. So they shouldn't be breaking Shabbat to do work, but by sunset they can begin setting up the table and doing simple tasks that don't involve any Melacha. And that way they can start getting a head start for the guests who are going to arrive for the Starim. B'ezras Hashem, should be a wonderful Chag Kasher V'Sameach.